Hey everybody, it's Somni Respiratory Flux, call me Flux for short or whatever you want to call me. In the last episode, we beat two different bosses in two different parts of the world and restored the fire seed to its place here in the fire temple. What is this, Zelda? The Fire Palace. And in this episode, we are going to be making our way back out. I could use the magic rope, and I probably will, but I am more tempted than I probably should be, especially now that there's no enemies. It seems like beating that boss took all the enemies away. So I'm gonna be attempting to make my way through the area and see if there's anything hidden in places that weren't quite so necessary, because I found my way relatively quickly to the boss room. And also one thing I want to say is that last time something happened with the recording, and I'm not sure what, but some of my footage got kind of torn, I guess. I don't know exactly how to say what happened to it, because it did not... Yeah, see here, this room I don't think I was in before. Yeah, aha. And there's a treasure chest. Got Axe's orb. Ooh. It's a good thing I searched for that. I bet that would have been a lot harder to get if I had just gone in there straight away. That is another thing I want to do at some point, is attempt to go back to areas that I explored, or rather didn't explore, that I could have. Because there are a few places in this temple. I keep calling it a temple. It's not a temple. It's not a Tuma. But... oh. Well, I just jumped down that ledge. I guess there's one other place here that's still bothering me. It's in this room, because yeah, there's a chest over there, and there ought to be a way to get to it. And I haven't found any passages to suggest that I found that way to get to it. So I'm gonna keep looking for a bit and try to talk, because that's another thing that's going on with this episode that's a little different, is that I don't have enemies chasing after me all the time, so I can actually just kind of relax and ramble about stuff and not be panicking the whole time, which I think is what was making my commentary a little bit lousy lately. But yeah, last episode there were some bits of the footage that kind of got chopped, and it wasn't consistent or obvious why it was doing it. It just cut some bits of footage here and there until I suddenly was 15 seconds behind my commentary by the end of the episode. Or something. I don't know exactly. I didn't count in full how much it cut my video length by. But it was certainly rather off-putting to see that. And I bet there's not going to be any way to get to that chest, or if there is, it's not going to be super obvious, because that... I might as well just keep the whip out just in case I need to use it again. Because it's a little bit annoying, isn't it, that they made one particular weapon useful for navigation when none of the others... Okay, I can't say that, because the sword cuts bushes, the axe cuts rocks. Yeah, I just went through all that and didn't find the way to that. I'm gonna just... Vamoose. Vamoose is one word for it. Unless there's something here that I'm missing. There has to be something. That's gonna bug me for a little while if I don't find the right path, and it can't be too far from here. Oh. There we go. That is not obvious at all, and a little bit tricky. 1000 GP, money is always good, especially because things are more expensive now. Empty room that probably had some enemies and stuff. Or perhaps that was... Perhaps that's where the cat winds up. And I completely missed my save point stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. I found what I was looking for. Also, it looks like the enemies out in the exit here are also no longer here, which is good because those spiders' legs are annoying. However, they're not going to be gone from the desert itself. That's just asking too much. But I can kill some ducks. Maybe restock some items without having to buy them. Candy, oh. Not intentionally referencing the cars, but sure, let's go with that. The enemies do seem to be a little bit less common. Oh, there's spiders' legs in that. Anyway, welcome to Kakara. The wells are still dried up. I'm gonna restock what I need to, which I have plenty of money now. And what I need to is not all that hard to get compared to the money I have, especially if I am buying from a normal shop and not from the cat. Because these fairy walnuts are now only 500 GP, which is a bit of a pittance, comparatively. Anyway, let's ask what these guys have to say. The seed hasn't brought the water back. Mana's growing weaker. If only we had a sea hare's tail. Without one, this realm is finished. That seems like an oddly specific fetch quest. You've brought back the fire seed. Thanks, but our water still hasn't returned. Yeah, well... I bet there's going to be something to do about that. I could stay at the inn and heal all my magic and everything else. You don't have anything new to say. Watts. What do you got, Watts? What do you got? Ooh, I can do the trident. The load javelin. Which is a little bit there. The axe is probably going to be the good one. Battle axe. Because that's something that we're actively using right now. What the heck? Where are you going, sir? Anyway. No. But yes. So presumably there is now stuff that we need to do. I am gonna go ahead and just stay at the inn. Save. Hey, we're actually centered on the beds this time. But yeah, I honestly don't really know where to go next with this. Yeah, I'll save. I'll save over this file, even though I know both of them are good to save over. Yeah, that's the thing. We are now... We don't have a direction to go, specifically.
We're just kind of able to go around. So I'm gonna see if there's anything else of interest in the desert. I honestly doubt there will be. These spiders' legs are still, honestly, super annoying. But apparently we're just now a whole lot better at killing them. Those quicksand pits are a little bit of a hindrance. Stars. I see stars in the desert. Also, eggs, and bombs, and pumpkins, and ducks, and everything. These enemies are... The desert enemies are very weird, honestly. Also, I'm realizing that I'm having very little trouble with any of them. I feel like there's something to this place. Mallard. That's still a good name for that. But yeah, so I'm just trying to navigate around this place because it seems like there's a lot more desert than I really got to properly explore. Because I feel like with the whole sand ship thing, the game forced you into basically being... Well, okay, I need to stop pausing so much while I say it, but... It kind of forced you into being, like, more or less stuck, just sort of wandering aimlessly with no actual way to get out. Unless I just got lucky in finding the right square, but... And then, once you finished the whole sand ship thing, it gave you your directions and put you on the actual desert map. Like, I feel like the place where I landed before the sand ship was entirely separate from the rest of the desert, and one that I can't get back to and has nothing important for me. I could probably just not worry about those enemies. The spider's legs are just really annoying to fight. Honestly, so are these. The ducks and pumpkins aren't that hard, it's just in numbers they get a little bit frustrating. Also, the fact that my weapon is now doing over 70 damage to these enemies is now honestly quite fantastic. The not so fantastic is the fact that I can still get stun locked with magic. Okay, here we are back at the fire palace, so I made that round trip. So if I go over and out, that takes me to the village. Can't go down from here. And if I head over this way, that takes me back to Startown. If I go this way, that brings me over. Yeah, okay, I think I have a sense of where everything is around here now, but there's also not really a whole lot of anything. Yeah, it's just... There's really just not much. Honestly, these spider-leg enemies are really the worst thing in this game. Because they are just really... I don't even know. But yeah, see, there's just... I feel like I am kind of going in circles and not getting anywhere, but...
Yeah. And... Oh, Matango Ice Country, the Empire. I think I'm gonna go... heal up again, because I took a bit of a beating out there. And I think that they gave me the Empire now because there's no other way to go directly. But isn't the Empire the main force we're fighting against? That's gonna be pretty... Well... It's gonna be pretty challenging trying to take the fight directly to them, but I don't see any other place to go. We've done everything we can other than that. So, yeah. Choice 50 GP. The Tango and the Ice Country we've cleared out as far as I can tell. Keep a low profile while in the Empire. Just slide into the cannon. Sorry, I rubbed my nose, so I probably sounded a little bit nasally there. Well, I'm a little bit nervous, I guess, is one way to put it. Because I don't know what to expect about this. The Empire is going to be Huh. Rather wooded. We got Kakara Desert. So that's just our trip back to Kakara. So in other words, we have to keep a low profile. Is this guard gonna yell at us if he sees us, or this is Empire South Town? Well, seems relatively peaceful for a dystopian empire bent on reviving the Mana Fortress, which almost destroyed the world. A woman named Mara lives here. She's a nutcase. So that's a little bit... Man, this place is like a maze. Who are you? I feel like... Okay, Southtown's not as big as Northtown. Okay. No loitering. Sure, buddy. What do you call what you're doing? Because it looks a little bit like loitering to me. That woman went into our house as soon as we approached. Something seems a little off about that, but not too terribly. These days, the Emperor has such bizarre thoughts. Seeking peace, he prepares for war. He even has a force of monsters in the castle. Well, at least not everybody here in the Empire is immune to common sense. This seems like an item store. Oh, wait. It's an inn. One night is 100 GP. No. I'm glad that I did not attempt to... That looks like an item bag rather than an inn kind of sign, but oh well. R always carries around a little box. Oh, that's the Emperor guy. Yeah, this is a little bit odd. At least it's relatively peaceful and calm and little in the way of things trying to kill us, like... What was that guy doing? Go away. That's a little bit of a mysterious thing to say to us. Well, that said, I don't think I have much choice but to... are you saying... Yeah, okay. Because I'm pretty sure this woman in this house here was Mara. And we need to talk to her. What do you have to say? Yeah, you were the one hiding behind that tree. Okay. Ah, I know who you are. What? Who is this woman? Gemma's friends, right? See, I'm really a talent that can spy. Ah, okay. So if my husband until he got caught. Okay. Enter north town from the Resistance's sewer way east of here. Give the guard the secret number, 634. Okay, so I bet that's what the... I bet that's what the other guy over here was that I found. Oh boy, I've been recording for 20 minutes and most of it was rather nothing. I should probably finish up my recording fairly soon because I don't want a terribly long recording. Try the secret number. It was 6... 3... 4. Enter. And that guard is just watching us from above. Oh boy. Here's the stuff that was that's going to try and kill us. But why is the forest music playing? I need to damage these enemies and preferably kill them. Yes, that is how we do. And we are just waiting in sewer water. Lovely. These drop enemies are still the worst, by the way. But I am killing them here because... Even if 100 GP is expensive for an inn stay, it's still better than a lot of what we could have right now, as far as full heals. Because the inn prices are rising in the later game here, but it is still fairly cheap compared to full healing with items or mana restoration. Because then that would require full heals of the mana, which requires more items. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully. But most of these drop enemies just kind of keep splitting if you give them even like a second where they're not stunned. And it's often hard to do that on purpose because they just dodge your attacks. But in any case, well, I could try and tackle the sewers tonight. And I realize it's going to be a short episode if I don't. I'll try and do some scouting exploring. Zelda's defense down. What is depth perception here? Really? These enemies are just a little bit on the obnoxious side. I need to get better at handling switching which party member I control, because I feel like I could be better at that. I'm almost tempted to just kind of let him stay dead for now, because defeating... This isn't a boss fight. Granted, I still have the whole advantage of keeping 3 party members so that I don't get absolutely decimated by a single magic spell. But all the same, I feel like... Okay, Zelda, you are really not having good navigation skills right now. Really? I really should just attempt to get through and heal if I need to, but... Okay, especially because Zelda is dead. There's probably going to be a shop in North Town. Or at least a way to get to one. Why are desert enemies here in the sewers? I don't know. But what I do know is that if I can get out of the sewers, something was kind of making a weird pattern on the side of the screen there. I don't know for sure what, or if it was even in the game. Okay, wow. Being frozen is not fun. I have been frozen today, as a matter of fact. But no, Ooh, drop. Get whacked, drop. But yeah, no, that... It just dodges my attack and then splits into 2. And I know that... Zelda, you are not that stupid. I guess I have no choice but to beat all these enemies. Oh, well, there's an item. Don't know what it's gonna be. 24 GP. Okay, that's nice, I guess. But... Ah. Imperial spies? Hardly. Gemma told us about you. Welcome to the Resistance. Okay. A woman? Okay. Yep. Well, this is interesting. Of course. Something must be controlling him. We'll check on that. Well, All the trouble started about 15 years ago. Right? Good luck. Okay, thanks, Chrissy. Chrissy's dad, when he was caught, she gets together. She's only 18. Is her dad the same one as Mara's husband? Chrissy is our leader. I need to sleep to heal. Guess I don't have any choice but to go out and see if I can... Had to grow up too fast. Makes sense. At least I'm out of the sewers. But I've been recording for too long. I need to find a place to stop. The Emperor has some powerful bodyguards. Sheiks, Geshtar, Vanha, and Thanatos. We've seen 2 of them now. Capable of anything. The Emperor's using his troops to find us. Of course. What's this? Let's get moving. You say that, but you're just standing there. People are sure busy in the ruins over there. It's fun playing war. Well, it's just a game, you can say that, but if it's not a game... Oh. Resistance base is well disguised. As a coffee shop. Well, we once fought the Republic. Yes. The Empire consists of this town, South Town, and the Gold Isle. Ah, this looks like the inn symbol. Is it going to be even more? Oh, this is a shop. Okay, so I can buy and sell stuff. Buy that chocolate to replace the one I used. Medical herb. Cup of wishes. Quilted hood. Tiger cap. Ruby vest. Tiger suit. Tiger bikini. Of course. Silver band. Golem ring. Frosty ring. Equipment I'm gonna worry about in a moment. Or rather, probably next episode or between episodes, even better. So that one actually is an item store. Is there an inn somewhere in Northtown? Because I want to save. Sir. See my wife, she's acting strangely all of a sudden. Right, we'll find the Resistance's base soon. Yeah, sure, about that. Fana gave me some candy. I can get more if I get... Okay, that's not creepy at all, considering we saw what happened to her and Dialek. I'm guessing we're going to be fighting Thanatos again soon here. Sure, you are... Some of these people are just not talking. Oh, no, I did not mean to talk to you, little girl. This is the Northtown, capital of the Empire. Alright, pass if you have business at the castle. I don't think I do. Ah, here's an inn. Well, that was... One night is 120 GP. Okay. But I can afford to pay that, and it's worth it for as much of a heal as this is going to be. I'm not centered in the bed. Okay. That's good. Anyway, we made it up here to Northtown. Next time, we're gonna see what more we can do. I'm gonna save over this one. And, okay. Oh, there's a basement. Ah, that's where Watts is. Well, what do you have to say? I don't think I have anything more I can forge. This town smells like war. Yeah, no kidding. Yep. So, I will see you next time where we explore more of the Empire here and try and make our way through things. So, yeah. I'll see you then. Redundancy, thy name is Andrew.